part 1. Let me see. Why is there a part 1 and part 2?
It was too long for Steam. They have like a limit, so I had to having to split it in two.
Oh, nice.
Hello, Aspen, and Conduit, and Specfart.
Hello, friends. Let me actually turn up voice so then you can actually hear everyone properly. There we go. Thank you also for the subscription right away, Specs Fox. Very kind of you. And yes, hello to everyone. I hope you're having an amazing Friday. Enjoying your day, you guys.
Wow!
Yeah, he's being a butt. Can you guys Zeus him? He has to wake up. This will wake him up because he actually just woke up 15 minutes ago. He was asked, why don't you tell them what happened?
They like to
Oh, that'll wake him up. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Cosmoverse, thank you for the follow as well. I like your name.
So, yeah, just to explain,
Cosmoverse.
I usually rest before stream, and just to make sure that I'm always awake. And I rolled over and I went to my Google. I asked it what time it was, and it told me it was 10:50 p.m. And I'm like, oh god, I best get up and get myself sorted. And it was literally like 2-3 minutes before the stream started that I just got onto Neos and said, hey, Nex, I'm here. I was like,
Hey, at least you're here, my dude. It's nice to have people when they're on the stream. Also, if you guys want to hang out with us today, we are planning on going over to do some like laser tag and just having fun with that. So that's when people can join inside public. Yeah, absolutely. Rox is gonna post it on Twitter.
Cosmoverse with the tier 1 as well.
Thank you, Kazu. Thank you for it. That's very kind of you.
It's always nice. You know, the Twitch Prime subscription as well always feels a bit special because they only have one of those that they can give out.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Oh, also, Karzard, or Kazard, thank you for the subscription too. And Deacon says, I live for once. Well, haven't you already been living? I'm pretty sure we all have been living.
I still see you with your Prime Crown, Aspen, but you don't have the subscription to Neos.
I don't know when you lost your Prime, Aspen. Good job, chat. Definitely woke him up now. Yeah, you don't take them away. They're here for us.
Sorry, Twitch. In mine now. Bye, Twitch now.
Oh my gosh. Let me save you, chat. Boy.
Bye, Twitch.
The worst thing is, if chat tries to explode them, you're gonna explode yourself, so you guys are causing this. Well, hey, you know, you gave chat hugs, so.
I know what a cat in a tumble. I know what a cat feels like now when it sleeps in the tumble dryer.
Okay then. Deacon says that is good to hear with my buffer problem. Yeah. And yeah, I love it. I love everyone inside the community. I love everyone that's watching today. You know, you guys are all freaking awesome.
Yes, I'm right.
Nothing I love more than the community that we have here inside of Dios. That's one of the best things. And always gives me a laugh, like when I do these things. Like for me, when I do these streams, I really do enjoy myself because it's like, you know, we're just having fun, enjoying our time.
Yeah, it's always nice as well when you get we're getting the interaction from you guys as well, especially. You know, without you guys, these streams would be nowhere near as interesting.
Yeah, it's almost like we have a crowd of people just instantaneous, boom, right here, even though you guys are just watching, just, you know, looking at your computer, just being like, you know, it's another Friday stream. Same old, same old. Yep. But hopefully I can try to mix streams up to make them, you know, different and unique for you guys as much as I possibly can, which I'm thinking about maybe even next week I can try to like look for somebody to possibly do that whole like interview type thing, because I think that would be a lot of fun. But we would have to find some. That's what my plan is going to be for next week.
So who in chat's enjoying likes their new badge?
Oh yeah, I love them. And
Actually,
actually,
who would I like see interviewed?
well, why don't you ask that for chat, Frox? I have to turn on my base station because it has that problem where I gotta like unplug it from the socket and then plug it back in, and then plug it from the socket and plug it back in.
Weird.
So yeah, my base station's broke. HTC, hook me up. Anyways,
interview.
let me
Interview someone from the community.
Yeah, I'll set you guys both to 2D. I'll just get out of the camera since I'm not gonna be.
Who should we? Yeah. So who should we interview from the community chat? Who do you reckon?
Yes.
Builder,
Like the thing like we're
someone
like thinking
who you
about
like.
for a while is like having people like from the community interviewed, like creators, people like who are doing work with Neos and doing science and so on. So if we can get like anyone like on to interview, would you be interested to see?
Yeah, because we have got quite a few content creators in. You know, we've got, for example, I know, we've got people who make models like, you know, there's I know Rosilla Riker's a member of Neos, so someone who makes avatars and stuff.
I'm back.
Oh, well, there was not sufficient time for us to ask the question.
Hello, Deacon. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, well, you know, if they still are thinking, but I'm already having a few people inside my head that I'm going to inquire.
Yes.
So at least if they have time on Friday.
Yes.
I don't want to intrude.
Oh, wow!
Thank you so much, Deacon,
1,
for the
2,
follow,
3,
and
4,
Adra,
5,
thank you for all those
7,
gifted
8.
subs. Everyone who got a gifted sub, definitely thank Adroit. Dearest. Very kind of you. Yes, you can tell when we get lots of subs because the frame rate tends to go like a little bit down, and you see like they're all like flying around.
Yes, you get
quite
to like
glorious.
us for a minute.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's keep this going. We are currently on a level 4 hype train as well on chat.
A level 4 hype train. What does that even mean? What is this lingo
It's
that
because of the
you're
amount of
using?
subscriptions and stuff we're getting and bits and everything.
Level 4 hype train. That's such a okay.
Yes. Give Frooks all the love. Frooks needs your love.
Yes, definitely deserving it.
Oh, do we also have the question thing?
And next mispronounce my name. I'm gonna mispronounce a lot of names.
I will dig that out. One moment.
Sorry about that. Deacon Burb Spy? Deacon, right? Deacon Bird Spy.
Burp.
Burb Spy. Deacon Burb Spy. There you go. He's like, yay! You're welcome. But I'm just gonna say Deacon.
So we got a question.
Oh, there's a question? So Dirk says, well, we have all these lovely gifted subs in the way, so it's kind of hard for me to see. Deacon says, random question for Frox. Thoughts on adding descriptive tooltips for when you mouse over just about everything, simply describing what that parameter, component, or node does to help new players understand what they are looking at, or experienced players understand what lesser used things do. As a rather new player of myself, I feel like that would be immensely helpful for trying to get started with Neos. You gotta answer
Yes.
that?
There's actually two parts to this, because one of the parts is the... Right now, like the UI, it's like a little bit of a mix of like old UI and UI. And the old UI just use like sprites, and usually like whatever sprite I could like find somewhere like online that was free to use. And it's very hard to use because like you don't know what it does. There's like no text, there's just this image. For the new UI, it's being redesigned in a way that it actually includes the label as part of it. It has also like custom design icons, so that alone should make it much easier like to discover what the functions do. The whole like layout of it is also like being designed, so it's like so it kind of leads you to like whatever the functionality is, and it's a lot more like intuitive. But we do plan on adding tooltips, and where essentially you hover over something and it kind of tells you what it is. There's also two parts to that. Is like you have like tooltips for the base UI, which is like the common like interactions, but it also mentioned like nodes and I'm not sure if inspectors, but that's kind of like where we do like tie into documentation. And one thing we do have on our roadmap is sort of like a documentation integrated directly into Neos. And have it essentially in a way that like the community, like everybody can kind of contribute to that. Right now people are making, putting a lot of like hard work, making documentation on the wiki. But there's a little bit of a disconnect, like where you can have to like go and use a web browser to search for it and so on. So our long-term goal is like to make it fully integrated into Neos itself. So you just hover over a component, you get information. This is what a component does. This is what this field does. But if the information is missing or it's inaccurate, you could like also click and suggest like an edit. And that way, like we get a lot of that community like effort and energy. Self-centralized, so it directly helps. So yeah, that's definitely like something like we want to like improve upon and make it like easier to use and make the sort of knowledge base like part of like Neos itself rather than just with external tools. But
yes, and if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Frox.
Well,
he's gonna do a great job at it.
well, I'm gonna do the system, but like we got a great community like who's helping like document a lot of things. So
oh, definitely.
There's gonna be a lot of people like contributing to that, I imagine.
Yes, but we are relying on you for implementation.
Oh.
Blitz the Progen, thank you for the follow too, and the Canadian Furry, thank you for using your Twitch Prime subscription on us. Very kind of you. Well,
hello everyone.
Rare Kids,
hello.
Okay. Yeah. Chat is funny today.
So, that hype train just got us
Should I also
14 new
mention
subscriptions.
Oh, really?
Ooh, hype.
All the hype.
I don't know where you're seeing this hype train. I've never heard this term
It's
before
on
in my life.
it's in Twitch chat on the dashboard.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
promise
never
you.
looked there.
It's a thing, we promise.
It's probably because I'm never on the actual Twitch. I'm always like just streaming through my OBS. So.
Yeah, whereas I keep Twitch chat open because that's where the moderation buttons.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's got the one game.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
I also got a question that's a little bit like related to this one.
I can actually, I'm just going to make a normal one out here because I kind of like having the chat like right there. But if you guys really want to see it, you know.
Yeah, it saves us having to turn around all the time.
Yeah.
Chat's a part of the stream too. We
Well,
involve them.
I mean, normally I
answer
can
a question and we just turn back.
Yeah. I mean, looking out this way is I just have mine open on my camera all the time. So. You know who is Frox? Frox is Halliday from Ready Player One. Frox is Frox. I mean, like, you can put comparisons on even, you know, he's just a very amazing coder, and he's been doing coding since you were like 12, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Well, sort of.
Hey, just hello.
12 was when I got like my first computer. But
you were
kind of transitioned.
But you were kind of like coding some stuff though, right?
Well, it's kind of fun because I started like I didn't really have internet or like access to anything. All I had is like the Microsoft Office suite. So I started like making like animations and like click and point adventures like with the PowerPoint, like making like different buttons like to get different animations and kind of like branch a little bit. And then like I got like this tool called like GameMaker. And it had like a visual scripting language, and like I started like using that one. Like at the beginning, there was like a tutorial like in like a computer magazine, and this was all like when I still didn't have like internet, so I had to like it was hard finding any information. I had to like find it like from a magazine, and sometimes I would like go to the library, pay like for an hour of internet, like download some tutorials on my like floppy drive, and then like bring it back home and work with it. But over time I kind of transitioned like from that, like it had like a scripting language, so I started like transitioning from the visual one, and I started like coding, and it's kind of like where I got it more into it, and then I started like learning more languages. I learned like C++ and others, and kind of went from there.
So, you know, if you guys, you could be just like Rod if you're, you know, dedicated to that end, you know. anything that you put yourself inside of life that you put a dedication to, you're gonna succeed at. So just keep that in mind, because definitely that's what Frox has done, and that's what's gotten him to this point. And that's how he should be viewed as. He's definitely doing making this amazing experiences platform that we can even have, that we can use right now and be able to enjoy to the fullest. Because really, when I first found out about it, I was so thankful and so grateful to have something that I even dreamed about, even since I was a little kid, of do and create whatever you wish and whatever you want, whatever you can imagine, and have that inside a virtual space.
And you say PowerPoint as your first programming language? That's pretty metal. Yeah, that's pretty metal.
Hey, Fruit. Fruit's just at my bet. Do you want 100 of those?
What?
I'm
happy with one.
No, I'm going to give you 100.
What? That's too much.
You can have 100 of them.
Good train, let's go.
Aspen says, Neos is everything I would ever have wanted in a social VR game. Well, it's close, and the best thing is, it's getting there. And like for me, there's still a few more things that I want to hear inside of Neos. It isn't everything of what I would want just even right now, if I'm being honest. But I think that it's getting very close, very, very close to everything that I think we all have wanted of a virtual online universe, and we're doing it in such a way that I feel is so different than any other company has gone about it, because, I guess there is a lot of other companies that have gone about this way, where they started off, very small and low. I mean, you look at Amazon. Amazon was a company that, started off inside of their garage just selling books. So
SpaceX.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
power.
Yeah.
So like a funny story
so,
about NVIDIA is like
wait, wasn't Tesla and SpaceX just like
two
big
different companies
investments
by
on?
the same person though?
Yeah, it's like a big investment, I remember.
Yeah.
I think I
also,
recently
It was
Ray
kind of like
Fifth,
he was like loaded like his money like from
Why are you
I told him I was going to give him 100 bits.
You're so funny. You're helping us on stream already, and for moderating.
One favorite story I also have. One favorite story I also have is like NVIDIA, because like they're like a company, like now they're like a huge company making all this like crazy stuff, like they're doing like AI and like making some of the most use like GPUs. But early on, like they were right on the brink of like bankruptcy, and they kind of like took like a unusual approach, and it was a big risk, but it was like worth it. And this was like in time where there were like dozens of companies like doing GPUs, or maybe not dozens, maybe there's too much, I don't know. But there was like a bunch of them, and now pretty much all of these companies are gone, and they're like a dominant player on like the GPU market. And that was kind of cool, like looking at those stories, is like how a lot of companies like they go through like difficulties, and they go through like rough times. And they succeed because like they keep at it. They keep innovating. They keep like being creative, and that's kind of what wins the game in the long term.
If you're failing 100 times, you're one step closer to success. So just keep that in mind when at doing anything, you guys. Whenever you might be doing. Or also, why are you doing that, Brox? Why are you?
Because 100 bits.
Okay.
How many
well,
times
oh my
are
gosh,
people?
it's
Is
lagging,
it accurate?
Boy. It's
Is it
lagging,
accurate?
boy.
It's done then.
We actually
Also,
do have primitive-
Cosmoverse, thank you so much again for that $10 tip donation. We usually almost never get tip donations. Usually it's either subscriptions or cheers. So thank you again for that.
But yeah, Dirk, we do actually have the ability to make stuff with primitives in Neos already.
That's what this tool is made out of.
There's actually there's also actually a fellow who came from Rec Room who wanted to make the maker pen in here, and they literally just made the maker pen in here.
Yeah.
So it's really handy.
So another thing that's made out of primitives.
It's kind of like one big part of Neos is like Neos is like a lot more like low level than a lot of the other tools, and it gives you a lot more flexibility and power. And with that power, you can create your own tools. So you can make Neos pretty much into like any game you want. And that's kind of like our goal here, is like not to sort of like prescribe what kind of game it is, prescribe what kind of like tools and rules you have, but what we're like working towards is like making us into sort of a general game engine, where everything's shared, everything's part of like one universe, everything's inherently multiplayer, everything's inherently persistent, you can save everything, but also you have the power to sort of like build everything from like the core building blocks, the same way you would do in Unity or Unreal or something like that. So if there's like a tool missing, like there's sometimes like a really good way to make it a tool. In some cases you can't yet, because like we haven't built the general systems, but usually they're like coming at some point in the roadmap.
I was going to say, it's usually the community who are making stuff like that, and that leads on to what Lex 8-Bit said. The people who make the public lobbies and the public sessions and stuff, 9 times out of 10 are our community. And they are the ones that come out with, you know, stuff like, you know, the chill out lounges and stuff, and it's the same in other places where, you know, they've made, like, as you said there, the Room of Rain or the Midnight Rooftop. They're all made by the communities within those platforms. So it's just up to our community members to bring out worlds like these for people to enjoy. And that's what makes Neos absolutely fantastic, is because you're as you know, Fruits was saying about the tools and stuff, you're seeing people make solutions for problems that, you know, people don't know about, or
also
maybe
can I just bring up also a big thing, because I noticed there's like a lot of people who they come inside of Neos and they're like, oh, there's so many people in private worlds. I hate how there's so many people in private worlds. I'll be frank with you, I think what most people are doing in private worlds is probably building or maybe even working on worlds, or working on stuff, probably working on their logics, working on whatever they would probably be doing in private, because a lot of the times it's very distracting when you're trying to work and you have people coming in, you know, bothering you, so, or wanting to just hang out or talk or chat, because that can, you know, distract you from doing what you need to do. So usually when you're seeing people probably in private worlds, a lot of the times, I feel like the reason that they're usually in private worlds would be they're probably working on stuff or doing stuff, or, you know, might even be having problems.
And one thing to touch on, Lex, a bit.
Hey, do you want to chill? Hey, chill out with me. Chill. I see you're busy, but could you spend some time with me? Come on. I want to do this.
And one thing, Lex, if you would like worlds like that in Neos, you yourself could actually bring them in, or even contact the creators from those maps to bring them over here. We have a Room of Rain inspiration by Reactant, so there is one map that was used for that.
My point is proven. See, Tiny's just said, I am currently in a private world building a whole house, so there you go. See?
Well, there we go.
Like,
I was in the
also,
earlier working on something too.
Also, 07, thank you for the follow.
There is worlds done by, you know, the Team Vibes have pushed out quite a lot of worlds recently. There's also Ember, but they're the older worlds.
There's Small Vibes and their HQ, right?
Yeah, there's the other ones as well, like the stuff they've done for the MMC and everything as well.
Ah, okay. I haven't seen people really hop into that one too much, that's why. I've usually seen Small Vibes and HQ.
And then you've also got, oh god, I'm trying to think now. I'm trying to think of some of these worlds that we've got that are real worlds recently. And I know there's a lot of them. Oh, Emberx has pushed out quite a few nice worlds recently as well.
That is very true. That is very true.
We could actually even go to one of those, because I wasn't able to fully show it off from the last Friday stream during December, because of my headset being all wonked out. We could actually go there, sure. As well as I kind of wanted to go to the laser tag world that was built out. They did like a really great job. It's Dusty made out a world called Prismatic Laser Tag, and they were working on it for about, like, I believe, like 2 months now. And I just like to show it off because it's a real traditional style way of laser tag, where when you shoot the person, it just disables their gun, so it's not like they die and respawn or something like that. Also, ExoMGX Pro, thank you for the follow.
Before we to answer your question, we are going to get around to that very shortly.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We haven't forgot about it, because Fruits has got some other bits he needs to talk about.
Yeah, we have a checklist released to see if, like, what questions have been answered or what we're trying to get to, because sometimes some stuff is very short, or we want to get to them at, like, a more proper time.
To answer the question about has Fruits seen Ready Player One? Yes, multiple times.
A few times.
We've actually seen it inside of Neos in 3D.
In 3D.
Yeah, so.
Which is amazing.
To answer your question about contacting them next, no, we have not, but demand for maps typically come from the people who want to visit them. So maybe sometimes we could try, but at the same time, you yourself could actually contact them to add it.
Yep. So should we get on to that then through?
Yeah, the yearly update.
Yeah, let's go over the yearly update.
We got like one question, like Dirk 3000 is asking, one other thing was that the end of the year message said that future plans for this year included making news more mainstream. What might that include? We're actually gonna have like a yearly update, like kind of summing up the year 2020, coming out soon. We tried to get it like released before the stream, but we ran into some snags where it was actually too long and Steam failed to publish it, so it's gonna be split into 2 parts. And essentially, like what it does is it sums up what happened, like what we did like with the platform, how we made it more accessible over the year 2020, how we added like more tools to it, how we added like more power to the creators, but also what the community did, which was a big part of Neos as well, because we had like several like really prominent creations, like there was the Metaverse Maker competition, which produced a lot of like really amazing content and some of the best that Neos has seen. There's been the Neos Festa by the Japanese community, which is also like another like really cool festival, doing projects like Del VR, Cross Universe, and many more. Like the Creator Jam, like past like it's now been like consistently on for like a year and a half, I think, doing like every week a jam like where people like get together and like they produce a lot of cool content, and that has fueled a lot of like creativity on the platform. And we also talk a little bit about like making Neos more accessible, making like sort of continuing their work like on the UI design and continuing the work in other aspects. And one of them, one of the things that we're going to be like pretty much announcing is we'll be prioritizing desktop support. And essentially, like, the reason for that is for a long time, like we were kind of focusing on VR first, and we essentially want to keep doing that. We want Neos to be built so all the interactions are built for VR. One problem we started like running into as the community grew, is that a lot of people who do have VR, they come in, but they also have a lot of friends who don't have VR. And usually just friends come in, they see like that the desktop mode we have is not too usable, and they leave, which makes the VR user leave as well. And that way, like, we're using users who would be like fueling that like VR part, and because it's kind of like forcing like people like to either like choose like if they remain here and leave their friends behind, or if they like go back to like the platform they used before. And we don't want to do this. We don't want to like split up the communities like this. Our part of this is it's gonna simplify the development, because the way we're gonna approach desktop mode is where it's actually gonna use the same subsystems we have like for VR, like all the interaction mechanisms, like touching things, grabbing things, using the tools and so on. It's gonna make them easy to use from desktop. It's gonna be almost like another like form of controller, I would say, that's kind of like clever about like the way like it interacts with the world. So we can still keep like building things in a way that they are first designed for VR, and then desktop mode is going to adapt it to like take use of those subsystems. And we think this is going to help bring like making it a lot more accessible to users, make it easier like for people to make transition. It's also going to make it easier for people who don't fully prefer like the VR workflow, because the way it's going to work is you can actually switch between VR and desktop by simply just taking your headset off. That way, like, you don't have to like restart, and you can just like fluidly change between these two modes as you prefer. There's gonna be also more work on the UI. We want to like redesign the inventory. We want to redesign file browser. We want to add a workshop. The workshop is gonna be another important part, because oftentimes somebody new comes in and they, for example, one of the very common things is like people are searching for an avatar, and right now they kind of have to like go to the inventory, which is also like the old UI, and it's kind of hard to navigate and confusing to users. And it's not quite clear how to like find the avatar in that. With Workshop, that's gonna work similarly to the year we worked World tab. It's like where we have like different categories. We have like social, games, art, tutorials, and so on. It's gonna be a similar browser, and you'll be able to search. and people will be able to submit things like tools. They'll be able to submit gadgets, weapons, even like things like textures, materials, like building blocks, but also avatars. And avatars are even gonna have like their own categories. So for a new user, they come in, they just click like on avatars. It's gonna list a bunch of avatars. They can search. They can like type some term there, and find whatever avatar like they prefer, and just quickly equip it from the workshop without having to like navigate through like the old and complicated UI. So there's gonna be another thing. We're also gonna be building more of the MTC, like making more of the tutorials and polishing them out and sort of expanding on that. Just to make it like easier to get started. We already did a fair bit like in 2020, like where we introduced the new MTC, we introduced like the startup guide, which solves a lot of the common issues we saw, like for example, people not having their audio device connected, like configured properly. So we made like UI which lets you like easily choose the audio device, it lets you test it, it even shows like a graph of like your voice as you talk. And that has helped tremendously to eliminate a lot of the common initial frustrations and issues. And in general, like the things we'll be changing with the UI and with the mechanisms in EOS is to eliminate a lot of these frustrations. Identify whatever it is like that users get stuck on, whatever they get frustrated with and that makes them leave, and find out like good ways like to address this. Our part is also gonna be more optimizations. Recently actually one of the blockers that prevented us from upgrading to the new Beppo physics, which is like the physics engine that takes care of like collisions and so on. That's finally getting unblocked, so it'll open the door again for those optimizations.
So you're saying that today, that was so exciting.
So you're saying that's getting unblocked so that it's Unity fixing it on their part for...
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Perfect.
they fixed the bug, which means like we can now like continue with it one.
That's gonna be
upgrading
great.
physics engine, that's gonna help like with performance, because the new physics engine is more performant on itself, but also it's sort of a prerequisite for a bunch of different heavy optimizations, particularly calling systems, for lots of different behaviors, for lots of different like things, like for example the dynamic bones, the IK. So the system can like scale the performance better. There's a bunch of other optimizations as well that we can like come into it as we also integrate more of it. So just making the experience run smoother and making it more comfortable for users is going to help with accessibility as well.
Absolutely. Both physics and desktop support is one of the two core things, and the fact that it's going to bring in such high optimization is going to be those things that I feel is really going to set Neos to be consumer ready, in my opinion. And already it's
and more of the UI like rework as well.
more of the UI too.
In the
also,
workshop.
I want to say thank you also for the follows for Norley and Continuous. All of these follows are really appreciated, you guys, because each time you guys follow and we get closer, we have usually, when we reach our follow goal, we give back to you guys and we give, like merch away or have like a fun extra stream. So if you guys haven't followed already, please definitely follow on the channel. It helps us out. It helps us to get partnered also for Twitch, and then it gets us to where, hopefully we don't have crazy advertisements on it. I hate advertisements.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could turn this off.
Physics has been one of our most requested features.
Follow too.
Yes.
Your name is hilarious.
Aspen. There's
Uh,
Neo's
wait.
merch.
Why, yes, there are.
Yep, there is Neos merch. Actually, if you
Links down underneath
We
the
have
stream.
stickers.
Aspen's like, I'm buying a bandana.
T-shirts.
Yeah, the bandana's
And
pretty
bandanas.
nice. I
Yes.
have the bandana actually right on my computer right now.
I also recommend the mouse pads. They're really good.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
what it is.
one.
But yeah, if you guys haven't already followed, because we usually do like a special Twitch stream event, and we might do something even more special for the 3,000 followers, and then we do that continuously. Lex says, also devs, please implement optimal frame cap 120 or V-Sync by default, because it eats all CPUs with uncapped.
Yes, that's actually gonna be part of the disco mode, is like having things like that, like sort of they're like right now they're kind of sort of ignored.
Thank you,
because like with
J-Rock.
VR you kind of have the implicit frame count, but because disco wasn't a priority, like that was something that we just didn't really bother adding.
Yeah,
But now that will be priority.
could I actually show something cool off to chat? One of Aegis's creations, because Aegis has been working on this, and he has it over here.
Oh, yes. It's awesome.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Hey, just you gotta show us the special thing about it.
So should
What
I
should I-
park it down there or?
Yeah, I mean, like,
doing it on the ground, around the front or something.
I mean, you can
Oh,
kind
I
of park that anywhere.
I could
So-
go down there.
You might want to take his POV.
no, I'm good.
All right, Aegis,
Yes,
are
it
you
is a
ready?
motorcycle.
Yep.
You ready to lift off?
Monocycle, but you can show them what it can do. So,
So
talk.
it has,
Let me
like,
put you on broadcast. There you go.
Okay, am I good?
Yeah.
Okay. So it has like a normal feature where you can like drive it around. I've been working on the mechanics of
can
it
they
at
hear
the
Aegis right now?
moment.
Yeah.
I'll add more physics tweaks and some like control tweaks as well too for desktop users, as well as some users have some issues changing the modes of this thing.
Wait,
But
here.
this vehicle has
let me sit on
three
it.
modes. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
let
it
me
also
hop
has a
on.
passenger seat in the back.
Oh.
And
Oh
this is
my.
using Gearbell's system that Lucas Roll also has been working on too.
Lucas
And
made
it
the core
has-
stuff, and
Yep.
Gearbell did the
Go!
visual stuff.
Mush, mush dog.
Come on, I'm showing the features of this thing. Patience. It has three
No,
He's
modes.
a
like
It
wolf,
has
not a
I'm going to
dog.
be like, I'm mushing.
I'm just playing with
mushing,
you, Aegis.
mushing a machine. I don't think that works. But it has three modes. It has like a mono wheel mode, then it has a split wheel mode where it actually can jump when you're on the ground. I even made the suspension work where it can tilt around and react to the ground with raycasting.
That is beautiful, right there.
And it has a
Can you go
third-
over? Can you over that hill again with that, with the wheels? That looks so nice. Even with this is even without the physics. This is just the. But you could still use probably the raycasting for the wheels.
It is not
Some might-
accurate to actual physics, but it is as close as I can get it. And this will be a public vehicle once I've done. Like the model, I'm still working on the textures on it. This is just a temp model, but it's very close to the finished one. It also has working headlights and such, and it's also
My
has
favorite
RGB
part.
colors.
Ooh, it's RGB.
Wait,
Let's go.
Aegis, isn't there a third mode?
Yes, I will. I was going to.
Ooh.
RGB.
Yes, the third mode
RGB
is a
makes
little
it
bit.
faster.
Makes it.
And
the
let's
third
fly.
mode is a flight mode. It is a little bit difficult to fly it. I may have to also adjust the
Woo!
controls for this thing too as well.
Yeah, if you guys are afraid of heights, definitely don't do this. Oh, you're gonna crash! Ah!
I know how to fly this thing.
Okay. What? Oh my gosh. Whoa, what are you doing? Ah, okay. Nice flying there. Woo! Sick.
And to answer that question, I will not sell this one, but say if I make like another model variant, like a visual model, or maybe even another whole vehicle, I probably would. I just want something that people can play around with and race around because, I mean, I love vehicles and driving them around.
That's hilarious.
Actually, we do have a garage here. I can actually use it now.
Yeah, there we go. We're using the garage finally.
The ramp is actually quite nice. Good thing I added those little bevels. I've also found some vehicles from Sketchfab that are free that I'm gonna eventually bring in.
Yeah,
Using the same system.
the design it really
I-
is brilliant, Aegis.
Can I
I
grab
do
on
have
the
to
wheel
agree
and will it
with,
make me spin?
Lex about that one.
I removed all the mesh colliders to optimize it. Although I
Does
could
wanted to be
I
add-
think
under
so
the
it works
wheel.
with these.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that's because it's a character thing.
yes, it's utilizing
let
a
me
character
show them
controller
from
in
there.
order for it to
Oh,
work.
yeah, wait, yeah.
You can actually blow
explode
up the
it.
car now.
Oh, you,
you
missed.
missed.
You missed, though.
Wait, Frooks, do you want the shotgun?
Okay, here, blow us up, Frox. Oh, you missed again.
Shoot the ground.
Woo!
There we go.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Now they're going.
Oh, whoops. I missed the jump.
But yeah,
How was the trip? How was the trip to Mackie D's?
No, it's to Brazil.
Oh.
Like, they just like get lunch in there, so just fly off.
yep, and you can see I got it on your POV right now, Aegis, so they can kind of see you changing the colors on your color wheel, and just how you can adjust it. But Aegis has already even said that he's going to be making this available in his public folder, so then everyone can mess around with it and play with it, which is so kind of him. He's been making such amazing assets, amazing stuff here for Neos. Obviously,
And by default, with Lucas's system, comes with these different options that you can play around with. I removed one because it was being driven
wait,
by...
they don't see the options.
I don't think they're rendering
Oh,
for us
it's
right
local. But
Yes.
there's a
Yeah.
little...
Here, can I
like
hop on it
gear
and then
icon right there?
show them?
Yes, go ahead. Let me turn it off on my end, too. Yeah.
Okay, so...
Oh,
oh, yep, I can see it. And then you can adjust the speed, the tilt smoothing, acceleration, max speed, rotation, and max rotation speed.
yeah.
And it even
I
tells the
removed
controls there,
the
too.
tilt.
Nice.
I removed the tilt so that it has like a set tilt. Otherwise, the wheels would be inside the ground.
Sick. Ooh.
Oh no,
I left up in there.
made permanently hover.
But yeah, really, really cool, you know, monocycle. I think this one is one of the vehicles that is going to really show why Neos is that true, you know, next-gen VR experience.
Yeah, definitely.
This is all built in game.
Yep, let me find the original vehicle to at least...
At least logics-wise.
Interesting, actually.
Oh,
Hey,
actually,
we
let me grab
I've
some
been
real quick.
watching Aegis work on this over the past week, and he's been spawning it
Oh,
in
was it
worlds,
this works?
in the worlds that I've been in, and he's been doing bits and pieces, doing it constantly.
I also have a world of it with the logics completely laid out.
Are all the people in there part of the Neos?
you got the corgi.
It's using the same system.
The
Also,
corgis.
but this is the most hilarious one.
So there are some questions that they should up on so it doesn't get too
Wait.
left behind. Are all the people in there part of the Neos VR dev team, or are all?
Whoa!
The model was
Okay.
the model was done in Blender, by the way, but the model was imported in here. Materials were all set up in Neos, and pretty much.
Whoa! This is a wild dog.
Next, we got questions.
Actually, wait, this corgi is okay. Now I see this corgi is way better than the other one in my opinion, because now it actually like it doesn't just go straight in a straight line. Now it's colliding with the environment. This is the best corgi damn life. Oh,
No, those vehicles have that component.
I love this.
Launch.
I'm saving this corgi. I'm saving this. Okay.
It's under Gearbell's tour shop.
But we have some more questions next. If we want to answer them, probably should. Are all the people in there part of the Neos VR dev team, or is it only some of you?
Those with the yellow names.
Yeah, everyone that has a
Yeah.
gold name badge, as well as we have Turk here with us and Wraith, who are on our moderation team. Wait, actually, Wraith is a
Wraith
moderation.
is not a moderator.
But-
You
but
got
he-
that
but-
confused.
Just the
But
Twitch.
he is a moderator. He's a Twitch moderator. Yeah.
You gotta clarify that one.
Yeah, well, that's why
There
I
you
said it.
Yeah, I'm a
Like,
stream
2 seconds.
moderator.
Yep.
E.
Elusive Shepherd, thank you for the follow too. And Lex says, are we going to showcase World now on stream? Yes, we are going to show Awful World. We're actually going to be doing some like laser tag, and people can join inside with us. We're going to have a maximum of 10 people can be inside of there. We're just going to play a laser tag game. If you guys do join it, just be sure not to start shooting before we actually get into the place. So that's all I got to say for that one. But let's answer some other questions before we do that. Dirk says, so once we have proper physics, does that mean we could easily make proper physics-based vehicles? Yes, absolutely. Like, I believe that for sure. And it's going to be vast improvement over the physics system that we have right now. Also, JP Phoenix, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. Very kind of you.
JP.
Maddie says, have you seen the AGRA hover cars in the hashtag video channel of the Neos Discord yet? We're basically making F-Zero in Neos.
You love me. You really love me.
I love you too, Will. And we're doing awesome, Will. Thank you for asking. Cosart says, what folder are all these vehicles in?
So the model wheel has not been finished yet, but the other vehicles are within Gearbell's toy shop, within the Neos Essentials under gadgets.
Yep. And how is the staff doing this week? Enough sleep? Yeah, I actually did get enough sleep. I was having quite a lot of anxiety because I did have like my sleep schedule a little bit off. So it was like, oh, hopefully I don't sleep through my alarm. And that part was just giving me anxiety. But then I woke up, so. And now I'm awake, and now I feel completely fine and happy. So, yeah, we're here.
How are you, Fruit?
Existing.
You getting enough sleep?
Well,
That's a joke. Haha, that's funny. Okay, next world. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Let's
Play
get
some
this
laser
show on the
tag.
road.
Phase
Yes.
tracking, we already have support for the Vive phase tracking module, as well as more hardware will be implemented later on.
Hey,
Also,
I
like,
already
this one, like,
have
we
this
actually like to
character
integrate, like,
to be
the
set up
tracking,
for
like, using
52-point track.
using like the camera. But still, it's
webcam?
like more like ultimate code. It might not like happen right away. We'll see kind of like how it like fits in, but it's definitely something we'll to add at some point.
Yeah.
Alright,
But-
so
but-
do you want to check out?
But I will be eventually having once I get the face tracking module, I'll have this character all set for facial tracking, and same with when I stick my tongue out, I'll actually have my tongue stick out. You know, stuff like that. I think the whole idea for VTubers is a really cool concept, and it makes people that normally wouldn't be comfortable with having themselves be on camera to actually have themselves kind of like exposed, or even sometimes where it's not that case, sometimes people just want to be something entirely different. That's why the concept of VTuber is really awesome, and yeah, we're definitely going to make it so that it works better that way for people doing this. Let's head in and
Do
set
you
the-
want to set up the world though next?
Yeah, I'm going to set up, dude.
Cool. Red Alert, thanks for the follow and sub.
Yeah, thank you,
And
Red
Dirk,
Alert.
to answer your question, it's Frixius.
Yep.
Fruxis.
No, it's Frucius.
Oh.
Frucius. Frucius.
Proofy. Hello, Proofy. How are you doing today?
Dan says, whoa, this game looks amazing. This game is amazing. I would say it's more of a software, though, than a game, but yeah.
Engine.
Both.
Yeah, it's an engine.
I
software.
see someone recognize my racing
It could be
suit.
Haha.
Accelerons in VR.
Yeah, that's my racing suit.
Hey, they're calling you out, Aegis. Oh, you're new poggers. Okay, wait. If you're brand new, let me pull out the popper real quick. Also, we have Twitch chat commands here, so you can mess around with those. There are some.
That's a really
Bubblehead.
good question.
We should.
Where's my?
We're going to have
Barely
our
weird.
own store system.
So, sorry if I
weird.
missed it, but since
Here.
Neos is on Steam,
Oh.
would there be some kind of workshop support, or is it easier to do
can't
that
see.
all in game through the Neos UI?
I can't see.
From what I'm aware, I think we're going to be doing through the
I think we
Neos
should
UI.
replace this with
Yeah, it's kind of
the.
gonna be like through Neos UI because
Yeah.
one problem with the Steam
Okay,
Workshop
I see.
is like it's
Maybe
limited
the
to Steam,
Fox
but like
one.
Neos is also gonna be available like on other platforms as
Yeah.
well, like the
Pog.
Oculus One, like where Steam doesn't
Pog
exist.
covers.
So
Oh.
it pretty much needs
Oh,
to be
no. Let the poor
It
man
needs
open
to
the
be-
world.
Pog.
it needs to be like part of like Neos itself, and that way it's also it can be like fully like integrated as well because Neos has like an active publishing system and search system. So doing it like with external, like a third-party tool would be limiting.
I agree. Prismatic laser tag by It's Dusty. We're heading inside there.
All right.
Let's go.
Time.
And maximum 10 people. We're just going to have our crowd that we got right here, and then 6 other people that want to join. Or, well, 5 other people.
And then
Laser tag is great. It's a good way to get energy out.
oh, Ooh, target host, Prisma Team TK. I have not actually seen this map yet. I've been meaning to come look at this.
You haven't been here before? You really?
No.
Christine
Is
It's
there
been a
one?
busy week.
TK.
Down. Wait. Okay, well, I
just,
don't know if the.
actually,
Let me just turn off multimedia. There we go.
seated mode for
I don't know
this.
if the audio on that is.
There is a mute.
Don't DMC
What
Amy.
is the rest of the old cool, like, arcade stuff?
Let's see.
Alrighty, info. To start the game, proceed to the weapons room and press the start button. Once the game is ended, do not respawn as you will be teleported automatically. Rules. No scaling smaller than appropriate height. No avatar invisibility mechanics or character collider manipulation. 3. Use an avatar with the body with actual colliders. 4. No desktop users as they break the game. Well, good thing we're getting desktop mode to fix that.
Yep, and we also got credits here too for It's Destiny, the founder director, Map, Logix, API, and TV, and Zaravi for assets, audio, aesthetics,
Nice.
and the map, Zero Dom for Logix, Yuki Lop. So all these other people, Selim, Rairu.
Nice.
An extra shout out
That's the
to
one thing.
me. Oh wow, why did
What's
I
up,
get a
Chris?
shout out? I don't know why I got a shout
That's
out.
the one thing, this is another reason we're doing the desktop mode.
Yeah.
Is it breaks so much stuff.
Even my MMC had issues with desktop. Ooh.
Yeah. Here, wait.
Because it's sort of like a quick hack.
Also, hello, Maddie. Hello, Green. Hey, Turd.
Hello, friends.
Hello, Raul. Hello, Aspen. Hello, Monotone.
Are you guys ready to play some laser tag? Heck yeah.
Yep. Hoontsman,
Um,
the follows.
Here, let me leave the camera right here. The camera's right here, you guys. Just talk around me real quick. I think I got some like hot sauce in my eye, so I gotta like wipe that off.
How did you get hot sauce in your eye? Are you okay?
How did you manage that?
It's a little bit. It was still on my finger a little bit. And I wiped my eye,
Oh no.
and it burned.
What kind of
As I said, just
I must
thank you
know.
for the thanks guys for the 2 follows.
is it-
That's really appreciated.
Where did my
And
camera go?
just remember to keep
You
following
might
us.
have hit the button by accident physically.
I'm dead. Sorry.
Oh, he did. He dead.
He's dead. Dead bird.
And I still don't know
Down.
what kind of hot sauce I need to know.
Is there? I mean, you get sweet and spicy, or you got your typical Tabasco, or is it more like a buffalo hot sauce? There's a lot of hot sauce. It's not a question for the faint of heart. Hot sauce. No fruit.
Thank you, Katie Cat, for the follow as well.
State of the art simulation
Deacon.
of what happened.
One sec. Let me get Chet up here. I have to let him.
Deacon was
zoom.
trying to zoop you, but unfortunately
I
you
know.
can't zoop at the moment because we don't have that facility in the worlds that we're in. That works in the Neos HQ.
There you go. Brings
Oh
Chet.
no, Turk, no!
Oh
Hey, it's not laser tag unless there's some stakes at play.
What are the stakes at play?
Where are the state?
No,
I
what are
want
the stakes
steak.
at play?
Getting cyberbullied. What do you mean?
Oh,
want
see,
steak.
okay.
Look what you've done.
Here, you know what? I'll do it permanently. There you go.
Oh.
That feels so much better. You won't be able to use Twitch chat commands inside of here, you guys, because we're gonna be playing a game.
I already can.
Turk's just
I mean, we can delete the chat if you want, but I figured I'd have it up.
No,
Myself the laser tag.
Oh no! We already know what you naughty chat can
Hey,
do.
Canadian, subscribe.
You're
Yay,
silly.
Thanks, Canadian.
Yeah, we're not gonna be having people get exploded while they're trying to shoot at people. So,
Alright, that's fair.
would be horrible.
Come on.
also,
What do you mean?
I'm going to actually
Both red
set the
and
world
blue.
to 12 though,
Name is blue.
because we have 11 inside of here, and I want to keep it
True,
like
but,
even.
like,
So
I'm
if
red.
one more person wants to join,
Red.
this is your only opportunity to join
Red.
to get for 12 people, because that's going to be our maximum inside of here. Also, thank you so much for the $13.05 tip, Aster. Very kind of you. Also, Barely, thank you for the tier 1 subscription. We've been getting so many tips
It's a
and
tip
donations
day.
and bits today, and
Never
that's
hopped
very
into Neos faster.
helpful because that gets a lot of support here for the project, and very appreciative of that.
Yes.
Hmm.
Dean says
Alrighty.
Nex has ended the apocalypse. Thanks for saving everyone from death. Yeah.
X. You can't get hot sauce in your eyes if you don't have an eye.
What?
And get.
Did you just say you can't get hot sauce in your eyes if you don't have eyes?
Skeleton
Is that-
That's exactly what Canadian Git said.
You can only walk
Okay
in this
then.
game.
Canadian gets said,
Sorry, we're not going Jeepers Creepers up in here.
Oh my.
Look at these rules, you.
Hello, Green.
Alrighty.
Hello, other green.
Hello. Oh, are you gonna give me pats on the street? Oh, thanks.
Oh, you always get pets, no matter what.
Oh, thank you.
No matter what happens.
GG, thank you for the follow.
You ready to be destroyed by this other green?
Alrighty.
Yeah, are you going blue? Because I'm going red.
Oh, I guess I'm going blue.
Bada bee, bada bye, bada bee.
Hi, Turk.
Now, please do not. I repeat, do not shoot at anyone other yet until you're in the room. Then you can start shooting people. Well, no shooting frogs.
I think we have to wait in here.
Okay, so pick your team, you guys. I'm gonna go red team. And we're going to get the party started.
one person back.
I'm gonna do a third-person perspective, so then it's feels like you guys are a part of it. Yeah.
I think the only one who needs to grab a gun is Tiny Bear.
Oh, who needs to grab it?
Hope I don't crash.
Oh, Tiny's got one.
Hello.
Hello, Tiny. Are you ready to start shooting?
I guess.
Okay. Well, you're on my team. See better. Don't worry. Okay, everyone, get in your.
He has better technology.
Oh, I think we also there's a start button. Somewhere. Is there a start button? Huh.
So how do we start? Or does
Oh, yeah, it's right here. There we go. Now we can go. Go. Okay. It darkens your avatar as well, and so if you're when you're playing through, let me move the camera on.
No, I guess the light doesn't even.
You can tell by their gun. If their gun is blue, then you know that's Floopsy, I got you. There is no response points. It's based on points. It's like regular laser tag. Yeah, you don't respawn. It's not a death kind of laser tag. It's by points. You don't run out of ammo. It's continuous. Ah! Hello. Oh shit. See, the gun deactivates when you. Get out of here! Run, everyone, run! I'm out.
I got shot.
What the heck? Haha, the fruits. Got him.
I can't see anything.
Is Frox on my team? I can't. Okay. You get out of here, blues! Blues!
When you lose your color, that means you can't shoot, but then that also means you got.
Yeah, when you get shot, you can't shoot the gun anymore.
No.
Oh yes. Got him. Ah!
My gun. Where the quickscoping comes into play now.
Got shot.
Got it, Turk.
Go back here,
No. Boy. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Get out of here, Hughes!
I got shot.
Green, get over here.
Sidestep! Juke you!
Gotta run away.
Hey.
You're red. Sorry. Didn't know that was you.
Haha. Ah. Okay, we both charge up and then. There you go. Oh, I got shot. Aha, revenge.
Oh gosh.
You want my team, Drake? Okay. No.
I'm dead.
It was me all along. Wait, what? Hey, look, I'm on your side. See you next.
Hi.
Hey, just see.
Shiny. Shiny. Got you too. Oh, GG guys. Let's see it. Let's see who won.
Oh, the game's over.
Yep.
Well, to the portals.
Where does it say?
It'll say once we get respawned. Yeah, we'll all get respawned. This is our talkie moment after the game's done after 5 minutes. Good job.
What a game. What a game.
Yes.
Great game.
Let's see.
Lost the gun.
Oh.
Okay, so blue team won. Good job, you guys. I was on red though. I was lagging it.
Respawn worked out good.
Lagging.
It's the hot sauce, man.
I'm sad we don't know who got top frag, but I like to say I contributed to this.
Oh.
I'd like to say I contributed to this.
Right here.
Oh wait.
It would be cool to have a hit counter.
Oh, 28. Ooh, let's go.
Oh wow.
Just taking its time.
I'm still in the game. How do I get out?
Probably just respawn, Frox.
Respawn?
So, yeah.
Well, I hit somebody, but you could have fooled me.
That was a game of fooling. We couldn't see when the weapon went down.
It was. It would be nice to have like a better hit indicator though, because
Yeah.
you know when you get hit, but you don't know when you do hit someone else.
I really couldn't tell if I hit anyone.
Oh, so the way you
get the
could
hang of.
no, the way you could tell that you hit somebody
Yeah,
on
Brady, you
another
did
team
most
is their
points.
gun would turn off. So you go from glowing to like. But I think they were even saying that they were going to add in some sort of like HUD type thing for it, which would be really cool to keep track of how many points that you have, and then it would be like even that much better. Also, Dusty, thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription. I think Dusty is the one that actually built out this place, so they're seeing the world right now on stream.
That is
I don't
Dusty.
think that's the same
I
one.
think I had like some like indication. Like,
It has to be.
When I shoot somebody, so it has
That's-
like a bit of a feedback.
Especially
Yeah.
since he just said,
Hold on, sure.
guess I'm missing
Oh,
the
yeah.
stream about the project I started. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the same
Wait,
Dusty then.
I'm good
Awesome.
here. I'll make a donation.
Yep. Also, if you guys come inside of here, you can see these really cool 3D photos. They don't look 3D right now if you're watching it on stream, but if you're here inside of VR and check it out for the prismatic laser tag, he took pictures of the environment inside of the laser tag room with a 3D camera, and it looks really cool seeing the depth for these pictures. It looks really nice.
Come on, keyboard.
So definitely check it out inside of VR when you guys get a chance.
Keyboard refuses.
And he also, if you're seeing another side thing about this for the game itself, if you come over here, you can even click on local cameras, and you can see the floor. So if you have other people participating in the game that are playing, and you don't want to like join in, you can also like watch on the camera and see people playing around and shooting at each other. So.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool additional thing right there, as well as if you have different music choices, you can choose from all these different types of songs or music, or just music over here from the main video player. And yep, this is like a little arcade room.
Okay.
Fruits playing Simon
Here,
Says.
we'll keep the camera on him, do whack-a-mole.
9.8 free.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
That's cool.
Oh, the whack-a-mole.
His whiskers are in the camera shot.
Basically, it's starting.
You see your whiskers, boy.
Oh goodness. And then Turk is
It's just a live show.
Get him! Get those moles!
It's bopping background music and you know it. You know it.
You ain't wrong.
Green, are you in seated mode?
Whack a whisker.
That seated mode on.
Yeah, turn seated mode off. There we go, you're floating.
I want to be floating.
You're not allowed to float, you're floating.
You can't beat the chiptune background music from like SNES and like Sega Genesis days.
No, it's
Some good stuff.
The boss is approaching.
Ah.
Dun dun dun.
Anger.
Don't worry, he just talks Japanese for you for a second. Go!
Okay.
Get him! Get him!
This is where Flail
Thank you for the follow, Twitch! Twitch Baconator.
I think you have to get to 10 seconds, as close as physically possible to 10.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, keep hitting.
Ooh, by like
You got 5
.197.
seconds.
Quick stop before it goes off the edge.
Hey!
Good job.
How much did I do?
Got 1,030 points.
Nice. Hey.
And these games over here, they're kind of like rock, paper, scissors.
Says.
Yeah, there's Simon Says here too.
Everybody loves Simon Says.
How far can you go?
I'm really good at this game.
Prove it, Mr. Green.
7.
How far
You
you got?
suck. Let me try.
Dang Green.
2, 3.
Actually, I was wondering if
4,
Simon Says was like a good programmer, like
6,
thing for like
7,
just like getting your mind fresh.
9. It didn't let me click it. I clicked it.
thought you were good at it.
I clicked it. It didn't click. It didn't click.
Green.
Like when doing stuff sometimes.
Save your batteries.
Oh, I usually don't play games like that.
But why are you not clicking?
Oh.
I'm literally clicking it, and it's like, let me just spam it next time. I'm gonna like click it 3 times.
Buttons are fun to press.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, it's been fuck you too.
The anger. Yeah.
Nope.
Damn Windows sounds! Damn you Windows! Okay.
Did you win?
No.
He's pressing it twice, which is resetting it as well.
Simon Says.
I have to press it twice because it's not letting me press the first time.
Winning is stop playing.
Okay, that was closer. I mean,
That's cute.
that's about as probably as good as close as I'm gonna get for 9.8.
Bobcat. Bobcat's best.
I'll try again. Let's see if I can do it.
Yes.
What?
Do your
That
thing,
was
my
such
dude.
a lightest touch.
How do I see the chat? Where's the chat?
Zikon's like, quote, you suck. Let me try. Sorry.
I wanna watch Late Night FX. I don't know if anyone actually get that joke.
Also, Sect OLT, thank you for the follow.
21.
Yes,
Yeah, that was good too.
There you go.
That's good. Anytime when you get like close to 9.9, that's really good for.
Okay, this one.
Oh, you won!
Look, I could come and
Oh, wow, you got a good one. You actually got a tape. There you go. You won a prize.
What does it say?
It's in Japanese.
I cannot read it.
Sugoi. It doesn't say Sugoi, but I'm just saying.
Sugoi.
Sugoi means cool in Japanese.
tutorials.
Hey, my score.
New high score. Wow.
Sugoi.
Oh, I messed
Should we go
up.
to the other world that you want to show us next?
Yeah.
All the pictures been
have
3D
another- And again,
on the
this
walls.
world, you guys, made up by Dusty and also the help of a multitude of other people for Zararvi for the assets, and Yukilop and Zero Dawn, and Salem and Rairu. So, hats off to you guys. You did a wonderful job on this world, and it's called Prismatic Laser Tag. Definitely come and check it out. The other place I want. What was that, Brooks?
What have you done? There's always great seeing more games in this.
Oh yeah, 100%. I love seeing games here inside here too.
Yeah, Dusty and his team was making the TVs.
That's interesting.
Ooh, there we go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I got that one than you though.
Okay.
My KDR was 1.37.
So what problem is... No, I think,
Oh, there's a cool spectator thing here.
Oh, thank you, Sect OLT, for the $20 tip. Very kind of you. That goes straight towards for the development of Neo. So thank you very much. Oh, are you inside the room? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Very kind of you, dude. Here, I'll give you a hug inside of here. Hugs.
Yay!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here, let's go to another place.
So basically, you just want to that's one by Kill Death for you.
I did want to show off that comfy Cliffside world because people have been liking that quite a lot, and I believe it's another world that's inside of VRC that's popular. But I'm not sure.
I do believe it is.
Cool. So also, Kumi, thank you for the follow too. And let's head inside there, you guys. We'll probably just have, you know, whatever the amount allows for, as long as it's not too laggy. Okay, let's load inside of here, you guys.
Right.
I think there's
world. Yeah.
ambience inside of here too.
This world.
There's ambient sounds.
This world is just a skybox.
He said,
Yes.
"Ooh, this world." And it was
Yes.
just a skybox. I'm like, "Oh yes, this world." No. It's only time before. I've been scammed.
You have.
Also, Jason, thank you for the 100 bits. You guys are so generous today.
Hello.
Clueless Lobster, thank you for the follow. Yeah, well, let's balance ourselves on this wire, shall we?
Yes, screen.
Careful, I'm gonna tickle you.
Don't do it.
Tickle, tickle.
I'll jump.
Well, then get the moving.
Okay, fine. See ya.
No. No. Whoa. Okay then. I'll just be perched up here. Dean says I'm going to start making sketches with MS Paint for a map I will make in Neos. Deccan's Corner, side pub and hotel with events every event I like to make. Yeah, sounds like a great idea. I'll definitely help you if you need any help, my dude. I love doing world building.
Hey, next, did you see the donation and the bits?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
That's
punch fist bump in your
awesome.
face. It's not punching, it's fist bumping, okay?
up here.
Hello.
Yes.
If you're talking, I can't hear you right now. Your mic's
This is comfy.
Oh shit.
yeah.
There we go.
Thanks.
I like how everyone's just up in the wire and we're just chilling and knowing where we should be.
We're relaxing. Hey.
Yep, very relaxing here.
You'd love to...
Here, let's check out. Oh, goodbye. Let's check it out, shall we, you guys? Well, I'll fly over here.
Oh no, you're fine. Here, head pets. There you go.
Books.
Thank you.
Very important.
Oh, wait, let me...
I think the main reason why they even add this through is because of showing that we now have reflection probes inside of here in Neos, and you know, making good use of that, like seeing the windows or the glass and how you can see the reflections that go through it, which looks which looks really beautiful.
How does this matter?
Yeah.
Nice play.
Deacon, sorry.
Oh, secrets.
They want me to go around.
You want me to go around? He's trapped.
Nick, save me. They blocked me off.
They've chosen the worst spot to have a private
I'm
conversation.
probably just say like to dislike it.
Run through.
Okay.
Yeah, and Number says the TV button in this room turns on the screen on this room, which is a mirror of the TV in the lounge. Huh. Yeah.
The T.
Which, yeah, you can see the reflections that they got right through there.
There you go.
And here, yeah, I'll turn it on the video player. And yeah, you could kind of like search up a URL for YouTube or watch a different video.
You could even watch the Neos VR
here,
Twitch stream.
Let's type in Neos VR.
Are you gonna Twitchception?
Let's see what pops up as the first video for Neos VR.
I just realized there's no background music, is there? No.
Some old video of, I guess, like this looks like a first-time person trying out Neos VR. I think I saw this video actually.
I think this is the one where Frank comes in.
Yeah. Here, I'm Frank. I'm here to help you.
Sounds like Frank.
The Frank. But yeah, pretty cool.
Hello.
Hello, Fruits. Prox is outside now.
He's climbing outside.
Deacon says, I feel like I could die in the middle if the room and people would think I am sleeping. Also, it is alright next. People mispronounce my name a lot because it looks like it is pronounced a certain way. Yeah, true. Yeah, for sure. I don't. Yeah, you're fine. Oh, we're in chat over here. Excellent.
Oop. Yeah. So I ran through the whisper bubbles and crashed.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's our. That's
three of them.
Yeah, that's our anti-whisper protection.
No, I ran through to
so,
try
thank you
and,
so much for the 100 bits.
Room and immediately died.
That's right there. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because you ran through our whisper bubbles because you heard our secrets. That and Neos was like, "You must die now."
Oh no.
Oh wait, you might. If you respawn, you need to hit my button.
What happened?
My button does this.
What?
You say your Neos crashed or you got respawned?
No, my Neos crashed.
Oh, no, never mind then.
Yeah.
The button doesn't do that.
Welcome back to
It's not that hard.
Animating all the clouds in the background was more fiddly as I couldn't use shaders to do it. Yeah, seeing like the moving clouds out there.
Oh.
If you could crash people running through a whisper bubble, that would be impressive.
Okay, let's try it out.
Be an interesting.
Whisper, whisper, whisper. Whisper, whisper.
It's supposed to be a bubble of comfort, not a bubble of pain.
Oh, bubbles.
Not again.
Yeah, lots of bubbles. Actually, that reminds me, we got this thing now.
Oh my goodness.
But it only pops when you look at it.
Oopsies, what you doing?
We also got the bubble.
Let him go.
Oh.
No.
He didn't make it. Fruits just Fruits just killed himself.
They're like, no.
That's it. Fruits is gone forever.
This is actually a pretty cool item because it's only when your viewpoint is directly looking at it is when it will start popping like that.
Don't do it, Fruits.
It's quite great.
Don't do it.
Don't turn off the avatar. Just like
You have brought the Eldritch, or that is the popping cat. Yes, I'm sorry. Had to.
Does anyone have the pop gun?
The Pog Poppers.
No. The April Fools.
It's adorable.
I think I have the sounds.
Hey, Dusty, what are you doing?
what?
What do you mean, what? Why are you wearing that, huh? Say something.
This one?
I'm
Here you go.
That's ridiculous. It's monotone. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, why would you bring something like that into Neos?
I didn't make it.
Decoy Coon, thank you for the follow as well.
That was from April Fools.
You guys are awesome. Pops bubbles for you. I don't know why we're getting into the popping mode, but you know, it's lethargic.
It's a good mode.
Yeah.
Can we just try sound effects real quickly?
Is this like somebody playing like a loop sound effect, or is this you guys actually like popping constantly? Like, what's going on here?
It could be someone.
God damn it, Turk! Get your glutes out of my face!
I feel like you guys have those plastic poppers and you're just going.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're
Can't be in them, join them, I guess, right?
right now.
That's usually how it goes for the logics.
I mean, I
Yeah?
can respawn you, then you won't be scarred anymore.
No.
It'll be a new life.
That was such a
Oh, sweet.
cry of
I'm sending a voice message or something.
You pets. You get pets. Comfort pets.
What's going on?
Oh, okay.
Those couches.
Well, I tried.
Passed through.
So this is the map that you wanted to show off to people last time before the holidays when your heads broke?
Yeah, this was going to be one of the worlds that I wanted to show off from the December stream, but I wasn't really able to get to show it off just because, yeah, my headset was a little bit.
I understand. I think that week also we had the Be Haptics release, so it was some good timing.
Yeah.
Because then we could also get everything else set up and show it off in a really nice way.
Yeah, we got the streams uploaded all weird on the YouTube page. Fox kind of uploaded like an old one back from like you upload like a New Year's one, and then you upload like the Be Haptics one, which was like 3 weeks old.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I was slapping pizza all over Turk.
I kind of wish that you didn't even publish that one because it kind of was in desktop mode the whole time.
Hey, you
Just saying.
gotta show them. Gotta show the good
And
streams
then
and the bad streams.
Turk got nice pizza.
It wasn't a bad stream. It's just it would have been better if I was in VR.
Well, that's okay.
Oh, Theo says, it's okay. I'm here. What's up?
Oh no.
Yeah, get over here, Theo.
I see a big gun up there.
Wait, Theo's here.
Get online.
Oh, it's Theo. Is Theo online?
They're talking in reference to the previous
But-
message.
Does chat have any questions or anything anyone would like to ask?
Yeah, I think we're just like relaxing and hanging out.
There's 100 people watching. What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, people here spending their Friday, you know, watching with us, and very appreciative that you guys, you know, very, very happy about.
166 people online right now.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Zeno, heyo.
I've been seeing like the average every night in climb. It's been nice.
Yeah, I've been seeing like 180, odd 190 in the evenings now. It's nice.
Rampa says, any problems with being desktop next? Yeah, that's a big problem because I like VR. VR also makes my audio sound better because the index microphone is incredible. I can actually look around in the space and I feel like I'm really in it. Yeah, so VR, it's top notch. When I'm not in it, it gives me the sads.
It gives you the sads.
Yeah, it gives me the very deep sads. Why are you all amazing and epic? Because you're amazing and epic, Theo. You too. Now one of those wolves divide, and there are 4. Okay. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but okay. Why is there wolves around? Are you a wolf? Are you? You?
Hungry like
I don't think so. But yeah, why don't, we can also go to other worlds as well, you guys. I kind of like this world hopping of like older style worlds. We probably can do something. Actually, you know what? This one, it wouldn't have been a world that would have been showcased probably on the stream, but I still kind of want to show it off. This was for like our New Year's event for the Creator Jam, the New Year's Eve party, and they did quite actually a lot of work with it inside of the area, and I kind of do want to show that off. I think there's even like stuff playing in through there. Here, let me spawn that out and we can head inside of there.
On a note of showcased world, featured world, that reminds me I need to work on.
loading inside of here, you guys. Yeah, make the cushions grabbable. That'd be fun. Also, make them have interactability to where you can have a pillow fight, and then they, like when you hit somebody with the pillow, it shoots out feathers.
Oh, there we go.
I saw one. Oh yeah, this world again.
Yeah,
cool.
it's quite a lot to load, but they did quite a bit for this creator jam, and I just wanted to show it off of like the environment that they built, because they did all of it from scratch inside of Neos, just using prims. So pretty impressive.
They did. I'm good at words. They did all this with primitives.
I was
a lot
the process
a lot of it, yeah.
Wow.
Here, let me load through though.
Anyone know any good campfire songs?
There's a campfire song, so.
Campfire.
There we
Campfire
go.
songs that won't get us DMCA'd.
Thank you for that.
The campfire song.
That Frox, bring in the chat there.
Does this world have no clip, please? One more.
Look at this beautiful bar over here. You got the party. Hey Turk, shouldn't you be behind here right here? You should be serving me a drink, boy.
Well, click me first.
Oh, there's music.
I farted.
Well, it's not supposed to be that one. That's really weird to happen.
Wow.
That's actually really annoying to get. The fact that you got that on the first click makes me upset.
Turk, disappointed in you. Anyways,
no, so my voice was dying, and like my I literally couldn't talk.
I don't care.
And the time when I had that voice, I was just doing voice clips for a little bit, and they transferred to being here.
Be careful what you wish for.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Welcome to our fine establishment.
Actually, might want to mute the music just because.
See,
gear.
This is exactly why we add in voice recording inside of OS, though.
Smooth lip.
Oh, they don't say anything. They're a silent type. Okay, I see it. They're a silent type.
Enjoy your night.
It's you.
How's it going?
No.
I'm a monster, darling. It's what we do.
What the heck?
Hey, you want some help with logics?
Yeah, I do. Help me, Turk. Help me a lot. Actually, can
Anytime.
you can you just do it for me?
See, that's not helping. That's being your bitch. Nope.
Oh my gosh. This place looks pretty freaking dope.
Yeah, right. That's kind of why I wanted to show it. This wouldn't have been something I'd probably showcase because it's not a featured world, but it's really nice. It's very close to where it would have been featured, but I wanted to show it off as this was what they had for New Year's. Also on the hour, every hour, I believe the Frox head also drops, and it has like a number right here going 10, 9, 8, all that kind of stuff for the last minute.
That's great.
Did
Does
you know
it cough out
that
bubbles as it hits the bottom?
That would have, I mean, that it does? Does it cough out bubbles when it hits the bottom?
Sure.
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 Yeah, we'll pretend. We'll pretend that it does.
Oh my gosh,
but it's a brilliant idea.
I love what they did with the light. That is
Yes. So many gift subs.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for that, VR Zab.
Thanks,
Give
Zab,
us
for the
five
five
gifted
subs.
subs. Anyone that got a gifted sub, definitely thank Zab for that. I think the controls are in the wall behind the Twitch chat. The controls... Oh, okay, so here, let me... Thank you for that. Let me check it out. Behind the Twitch chat, you say? Oh, yeah. You're right. Countdown. Here. I think we're doing the countdown. Yeah, they're here. Okay, I am terminating the wolves on my screen. Okay, sounds good.
Who lost their mustache?
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. Theo, you're special. Let's see. I have the countdown clicked. I don't know how it's activated though. Maybe it's.
I think that's a New Year's thing. That might be synced to local time.
Also, welcome to reality, Rukio. Okay, I am only one remains now. Oh, excellent.
Oh my gosh, Frooks is stuck on the pole.
Oh, it's going down.
Hello.
Hello, Frooks.
Hello, Frooks. Why is your head so big?
I don't know. I'm gonna put both in it.
Yeah, I think somebody did click it.
Oh no, is this character dabbing?
Learning system.
It's dabbing.
What are you talking about? Ew.
It's dabbing.
Actually, that's pretty cool looking. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I like that.
Desktop users before the update be like...
They're happy. But this, what the heck is that?
Oh my gosh, hello. How
Vegas,
are you?
what have you been doing these days?
Why am I into Pokemon?
Max?
Huh?
I can build the permissions here.
Yeah, I can give you permissions.
Oh, that's so cool, this little thing.
Yeah.
This little model.
Hello, Turk.
Oh, thanks.
Hello.
May I please have a Long
that in
Island
real
iced
life.
tea?
As you wish.
That timing. Wow.
Buying stranger.
That was awesome.
You click literally the perfect voice line for that to answer.
That wasn't even Theo that clicked it. I clicked it, and it just happened to be the right line. That was awesome.
Chuck wasn't even here for it. No.
Lexi, thanks so much for the follow.
Yeah, I thought you were still crumpled.
It's just I heard it like 20 million times, trying to set it up. So I'm like, oh.
Do you want to grab a drink? Do you want to grab a drink?
I hate fireworks.
Yeah, let's grab a drink.
Hey, you want some help?
Stop.
Whoa, what's happening?
Do you want to grab a drink?
Lovely.
I farted.
That will forever be a Turk status now.
As you wish.
What?
Oops, I farted.
I mean, yeah.
You should just change it to your Discord status, my dude.
Nah, I can't do that.
He's like, nah, I can't do that one. I'm sure.
That's dedicating too much to the fart. Farts are momentary. They're not eternal.
Welcome to our finest.
Very true.
With no context,
Celebration.
this is very confusing.
Hi, Earthmark. Welcome to this conversation.
You're just eyes for me.
What?
You look like eyes. I don't even see your character's face.
I'm eyes only. I have eyes only for you next time.
Yes, I can see your eyes, but not your
Apparently,
face.
I'm drinking lots and lots of bubbly.
Oh, you're the one.
Save me, for I am losing air with laughter.
What's wrong, Earthmark? I thought you had eyes for all of us.
now I can see him. Now you're looking.
Have you seen the?
Yeah, now you're looking.
Have you seen the wireframe?
Yeah, those are beautiful.
Oh, it's a shark.
I kind of just want that. I just want that just to grab. Because I do like low poly stuff that still keeps its detail and you know what it is, but it's like that low.
Kind of has that retro wave feel to it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oops.
Oh, thank you for the coffee. Ah.
Wow, you slurp some coffee. Holy crap.
That's how you get the flavor. You gotta aerate it. It's the same reason why I chew food with my mouth open.
That hurts. That hurts so much internally.
You know what hurts internally? This.
Just I'm gonna go away from you. Let me find you a box real quick. I'll put you in a box.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you.
Wow, chat. Okay, I see. Is Fox asleep?
There we go.
Are you sleeping, Fruxy? Were you sleeping? Aw, Frux was sleeping. He got tired. Aw. That's great. You can tell when he gets sleepy because his eyes close.
Go to sleep, Frog, yes.
No, why are you saying that?
He's tired.
Well, yeah, he should go to sleep if he's that tired. Yes, so cute.
Sleepy, sleepy.
Come on, the World Audio just now kicked in. That took a bit.
Yeah, that's some. Yeah, I make sure that it's royalty free on the player, no copyright and stuff. So.
Do we have to play some Doom music for you, Frox? Will that wake you up? Some Doom music.
Hand him a 50. Oh. Hand him a 50 cal. That'll wake him up.
Cupcake. It's fried with sweets.
I'll let him rest.
Oh.
There we go.
I know how to wake him up.
Hey, Fruits, listen to what's playing.
You better behave or you'll be on the menu.
Probably shouldn't be playing on the stream though. It might get.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Not video game music, you wouldn't, but yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Oh, he's in a blanket now.
Talk about didn't someone get hit with a strike because they had they opened up Banjo Kazooie and where it says push start, the music in the background got him a strike.
That's ridiculous.
Dude, people humming songs and getting strikes.
Yeah, right. But yeah, nice to see you as well, Theo.
Oh, you too? And they have arcades. What?
Here, do you want to take a picture? Do you want to take a picture by the
I don't have any quarters.
by the art?
Wait, this is cool. What is this?
They're contemplating what to do with their time, but they're never able to reach it of what they're wanting to do, right? Something like that. That's what I'm taking from it.
I make money, friend.
Yes.
Kind of looks like a weird album cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Here, stand in front of it. I want to take a picture. Or well,
you know,
we got some.
You know Macintosh Plus.
Oh, someone's trying not to crash anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Snooper.
jeez.
How many gifted subs is that, Snooper?
Oh god.
Just happened.
Snooper was like, I need to assert myself. Let me assert.
That was 25 tier 1 subs from Snooper. 25.
Wow.
Jeez.
Thank you so much, Snooper. That's so very, very kind of you, my dude.
It's a swarm. It's like their little.
That goes directly
next.
to the hard work of this boy right here, the Fruxy, who is very tired and sleepy. So thank you for that. Thank you so much, Snooper.
Theo got a sub.
Oh.
Here, let me take a
Are you
photo.
falling asleep, Ricks?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
You sleepy?
Yeah,
There we go.
I think Fruits is passed out.
Oh, look at them go.
He's responding.
These should really not be grabbable.
I can tell that much.
It's the text panel, and it's a child of the text panel, and the panel is grabbable.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, they're all surrounding Fruits.
Yeah.
Who knows where?
Nice avatar, Mark.
chill
Nice
zone.
avatar.
It's a lot of stuff to like notice inside this world that you just can kind of like look over. Oh, hello, Aspen, and you're just chilling out inside that car.
Let me get this up.
This is my new car.
Oh wow, it's really nice.
Thank you. I made it myself. That's not true. I stole it myself.
I stole it myself.
Ooh, this is I wanted to grab it.
Impressive.
I've been had.
Look at all these gifted subs here. I'm gonna take another picture.
There's so many of them.
All those gifted stuff from Snooper. Thank you again so much for that. That really does help us out.
That one's for questions, and this one's Twitch chat.
I hate this.
Literally, just ask a question. It just lets you filter.
All the gifted
It's really
subs.
handy because I know sometimes streams can get a bit chaotic.
Oh yeah.
I kept seeing my eye.
I do know that I can bring out this other kind.
Hi, Earthmark. How you doing?
We've already got a Twitch chat out, by the way.
I'm getting called out. No.
Who's been called
out?
I don't like
I'm being called out by Decon.
I do.
I'll take it.
Aw.
Is this too
Yeah.
I think it's too spicy.
Sad. Sad when you're a small little volley.
You know what? Magic time. Wait. Wait, this way.
Who's small? Come here. Who's small?
Not I.
Who's small? Aw. You were better when you were small.
Okay.
There you go. Small.
Fair. I'll give you that.
So we got 20 more minutes here, you guys, that we're gonna be streaming for. I just want to say again, thank you so much for everyone that's been so amazing inside of this community. And if you guys are brand new here and you have never heard about Neos before, definitely check out Neos through our Discord, discord.gg/NeosVR, and you can install it on Steam at for Neos VR. And die cuteness. Oh my gosh, Theo, who is laughing in your background? They're like having a good one.
That might be.
Oh, thanks for the
That might be Revenge Day.
That's Theo
2. Delicious.
That's Theo number 2.
Oh, Theo number 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I have pizza on now.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, definitely join the Discord, you guys. That's where you can get access to a lot more information for about Neos, and also connect with like-minded people to try to build out your own worlds or your own avatars or just cool ideas that you might have. Even if the best thing about Neos is, even if you aren't a builder yourself, you can meet other builders that can try to actualize out your ideas and make them a reality, and well, make them a virtual reality. And so awesome to have you guys already given probably one of our biggest donation streams that we've gotten, because people gave tips today as well as bits and as well as lots of follows,
of gifted sub.
Yeah, and lots of gifted subs from everyone. So thank you so much for that, chat. If you guys have more questions that you'd like to ask, I'm definitely willing to answer them, but we will be doing the stream now for about 18 more minutes, and just hanging out with you guys, and that's about it. Well, thank you. Wow, Snooper, thank you for the that's 10,000 bits. Wow, thank you so much for the 10,000 bits, Snooper.
And I think for the important note for the stream, I know after the stream is over, I think the yearly update will be going out.
Yeah, there is going to be a yearly update, which, did you want to talk about that, Frox, before you're asleep forever? Did you want to talk about the final update that's going to be going through?
And then we wait for it to prompt.
You can either say yes or no. Okay, yes. Okay, then come on. Okay, then come on here and talk about it.
We need to get him coffee.
Essentially, we have over past week or so been preparing sort of reflecting what happened in 2020.
Still one on the side of your head.
Things that we've done for the platform, all the things the community has done for the platform, some challenges being encountered, and obviously we're gonna overcome them. So it's mostly ready. We've been kind of going over it for.
So what's the update that we're doing tonight, or the update that's coming through? What's inside of it? Like, what do we have to look forward to?
That's pretty much what I said. Is it's kind of a summary of the year 2020 for Neos, and what are we going forward for this year. So it's gonna be split into 2 parts. It was like one I showed that we kind of had this. It was like too long for limit. So it's gonna be in 2 parts. So if you're like reading, make sure like you follow like which part is the first and which part is the second. They're gonna be marked, and there's also gonna be like links so you can like easily jump from one part to the other. And it's pretty much already like nearly ready. So like it's probably gonna come out like shortly after the stream, within a few hours.
Sweet. So I guess it's going to be more of a surprise than Frox hasn't given too much detail, but it is going to be a big update, pretty long. So it's even going to have 2 parts to it. So can't wait to see what we got for that. So definitely check that out after the stream on the Discord, and Frox will be posting out the announcement. And yeah, definitely get a VR headset. If you don't have a VR headset, you guys definitely get one. It's more of a reason now than ever. Headsets have been getting a lot cheaper if you're, fine on setting up a Facebook account and wanting to do like the whole Oculus route. I know that the Quest 2 is very inexpensive for people who are very tight on money. But if you can't afford it, maybe get like either an HP or a Valve Index. I would highly recommend getting an Index if you do have the money for it. And yeah, definitely get that too. But I can't wait to hear. So are you keeping it kind of like down low as to like what the update is?
Is this stuff like we talked about like earlier as well? Is like there's been like a lot of things that have been done. Like a lot of 2020 has been spent like making news more accessible, like reworking the UI, but also like reworking some of the underlying subsystems, adding lots of like features that like improve workflow, improve like what's the word? The quality of life, like using NEOS. So it's gonna like it's gonna go over like a bunch of like these things, but even then like it's just sort of like a summary, some of the like highlights, because there have been like hundreds of updates and so many like changes that's kind of hard to like sum them all up. It's also gonna go over like a lot of the permanent things that happened in the community. Like we had some great events like the Metaverse Maker competition, the NEOS Festa. There's been cool projects like the VR Cross Universe, and also like smaller ones, like people like using NEOS during 2020 for like education. There were like, for example, there were like 2 semesters at the Czech Technical University in Prague that were like taught using NEOS remotely. The Sydney Human Factor Research, they're like one of our like biggest users in education and science. They have used NEOS to do several like different studies, where one of them was released in a peer-reviewed journal, like I think it's called the PLOS journal, and it's a bit of improvement because like this is the first time there's like a scientific study that references NEOS that's been published in a scientific journal, and there's like a bunch more like on the way as well. And what's really cool about that one is also like it kind of ties back into the community, because we had both like the members of the Sydney Human Factor Research, like Amish, LOD and others, like they're part of like part of the community. They're like interacting with people who come to NEOS to just hang out, but also with people who are here like for the fun, but they're actually using their skills, like using the world building skills, using the knowledge of logics to help them do those studies. And that's one of the really cool things about like building sort of a metaverse, is like it starts making connections among people like who probably never meet before, and then like people who build really silly stuff, or like just fun stuff. They can use the same skills to actually help something, help like science, or help like education, or build like something professional, like that helps some workflow in a company. And having this kind of like, I'd like to like call it sort of like creative resonance. Is like it's one of the like things that we wanted to do with NEOS, is like to make it so everybody can connect, everybody's part of the same universe. The skills you build here, like they're useful for lots of different things, and it kind of brings like this sort of like explosion. And for like the things that we're kind of planning for the next year, and it's like a bunch more. Like I'm just like thinking like remembering.
Yes,
like
well,
parts of
it's not the next year now. This is the next year.
Yeah,
we're on the year. It's 2021.
So from what you're saying, the yearly update seems to contain a good summary of the past year, some stuff for the future, and stuff you want to talk about in a more in-depth way that maybe a live stream probably wouldn't be the best way to present it.
Yeah, I was also gonna give like some context like to certain things and like the challenges that we kind of ran into. They're like difficult over the past year.
That's completely fine.
So
Seems like a perfect format for that.
should come out pretty soon.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Frox, for giving us that information, and again, for you guys to watch it. It should be coming at, like around a couple of hours after the stream goes offline, right?
Yeah, sure, should be.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I do recommend that people do really read it. For those of us who may have had like questions in the community, it will explain a good chunk. I promise.
Yeah. Yes, I agree, Aspen. Space says also HTC is going for commercial use and the index is for games and consumers. Yeah, I mean, I'd say that even you could use it for anything for your VR headset. I'm spending 170 points for this, but I hope Neos gets a bright future for 2021, and I hope everyone has a happy new year. That is 8 days late for me. I will see you all in Neos at some point. Ciao. Thank you, my dude.
Thanks for stopping by, Deacon.
Yes, it was very nice to have you guys here on the stream watching with us. We're going to be actually ending off the stream now. So have an amazing Friday, you guys. And thank you for watching. And we'll be doing this again for next week. Hopefully for next week, we're going to be interviewing possibly someone, possibly either somebody inside the community or just a different sort of voice. But we have to get that kind of like situated out as long as they have enough time to be able and are willing to be interviewed. I'm going to be inquiring those individuals, and if they want that, then we're probably going to be doing like an interview stream and just discussing about VR and how they got into, or even just different topics as such. But thank you guys so much. See you for next time, for next week.
Before we finish, let's get everyone who's in here come up behind us and everyone say goodbye as well.
They want, as long as they're comfortable.
There are here.
Let me come in. I'll be down here.
Lots of people are inside here. Also, you all are redeeming testing. What is testing?
My friends are fighting me, but I'm trying.
It's the testing emo.
Are we testing? Testing. Is this thing on? 1 2 1 2. Hello.
Testing the integration.
Testing. Okay.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Yes, everyone just wave goodbye. Wave goodbye to the chat. Oh,
bye.
Au revoir. See you guys.
Take care, chat. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Yes,
definitely. Same time next week.